Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope that you guys are all having an amazing Monday. And it was a pretty choppy day for the tech market. One of the things that I wanted to show you is kind of just an overall breakdown of what you can see that is in the red or what's in the green. And what I wanted to do in this video is a lot of people are only focusing on tech. I personally am focusing on tech as of right now, but I know that not everyone is in a position where they want to go long on something. We've talked about it so many times before last weekend. It was great to have an amazing start to the day where, a lot of tech was up, right? The overall NASDAQ market was up quite a bit. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But I also want to cover what is currently and proactively actually increasing in price. And if you're someone that doesn't want to partake as the market is selling off, then where can you maybe focus some of your time and attention currently as the tech market is bearish and the kind of industrial banking and just retail market and aviation, right, or travel is very, very bullish. And an example that I can give you is almost literally every single airline stock, and we can go down the list, is nearly hitting all-time highs. And you guys can look a little bit more into it if you want to. American Airlines, Love, we got Spirit Airlines, United Airlines, Jets, which is an actual ETF for this market. Another very popular stock is Play, which is Dave & Buster's, actually just hit 180-day highs. There are so many stocks. Let's talk about the banking, right? So we got JP Morgan. If you guys look into this, it's almost at 180-day highs. So the thing that you should know, and the thing that I want you to know, is just because I'm focused on tech or some other, YouTubers or traders are focused on tech, does not mean that you should. If anything, right? Especially if you don't have the stomach for it, why put yourself in such an unfortunate situation? There's so many different ways on how to make money in the market. Please understand that. And what I simply wanted to do is to simply talk about certain areas in the market that are actually going up right now while the overall NASDAQ or tech market pull on back. If you're someone that can kind of manage both, where you have your long-term portfolio and you pick up tech stocks because you see value in them at these levels, then great. And on top of that, if you want to day trade or scalp some of these very bullish industrial stocks, travel stocks, banking stocks, all of these are doing very, very well right now as the overall tech industry pulls on back. And it's almost the exact opposite of what we experienced last year, right? Where we went into the pandemic conditions and it was tech that went extremely bullish and everything else that went extremely bearish. So the roles have kind of reversed here, and I just wanted to make sure that you are aware that it's not the entire market that's pulling on back. It's more of tech that is pulling on back as of right now, and what industries are actually seeing an increase in price. And if you want access to this, make sure you go to Market Watch and click on Visualize, and this will let you have a better understanding of what markets are actually going up right now and what's actually pulling on back. Another very popular one, if you guys haven't looked into it, we've talked about this. This is not for everyone, but this is SQQQ. So if the NASDAQ market goes down, this is the inverse ETF. So this goes up when the overall market goes down. And as you guys can see, as the market has been pulling on back today, SQQQ is a triple leverage ETF. So this isn't something that I would, recommend to hold overnight because it is triple leverage and it does decay over time, but it gapped up 8.5% today. So I just want you to know that there are ETFs and there are indexes and different areas in the market and stocks that are going up right now that are very bullish while the tech market pulls on back. Now, I also want to talk about forget I want to show you my Tesla position. I invested today nearly $1 million in my Tesla position. I have a total of, I'm not going to probably hold the entire amount. I'm down $45,000 on the open, which in comparison to how I was on Friday, it's not that bad, right? So if you guys do the math, I'm down about 4.5%. I'm down $58,000 on the day. I had to cut losses at one point, and then I bought at lower levels. So if the market picks back up, then great. Or if Tesla picks back up, great. If not, then I'm going to have to reduce and balance out my position size. Just wanted to update you guys both, again, on my green days and, of course, the red days. But what I did want to talk about is what other tech stocks are at all-time lows, just to talk about, right? What are oversold stocks right now? This is not for everyone. If you don't have the stomach for it, if this isn't something that you see value in long term, then please avoid these. If you see value in any of this, then hopefully you can just add it to your watch list, set alerts, and maybe when you get confirmation or see value in it, you can follow up with it and do as you please, right? One of them that I wanted to talk about is Apple. This is one that a lot of people are focusing on, a lot of hype stocks. GME killed it today. AMC killed it today. Congratulations. Drop a thumbs up if you want to see this continue to remain bullish. I think it's absolutely amazing. Hopefully you did your part in either locking in profits or balancing out your position size. But let's talk about one of the most valuable companies in the world, and it's Apple. And it's pulling on back hard right now. It nearly hit lows of 115, right? So from where we're at as of right now, 4% down on the day for Apple is quite a bit, right? And based off of all-time highs, it offers a 25% return if it were to make a full recovery. So a simple question to ask yourself is, do you see long-term potential in Apple, or do you think that it won't be here for a long period of time? A very simple question you can ask yourself. Another one that I personally wanted to talk about is Pinterest. Pinterest is testing previous lows. It can continue to sell off, but from where we're at as of right now to previous highs, 45% potential. It doesn't mean that it has to recover right now, but if you set effective alerts, wait for confirmation, maybe you can follow up with it when it makes sense. And one of my personal favorites, aside from Tesla and all the other ones that I talk about very, very often, is Shopify. Huge e-commerce platform, one of the biggest ones out there. And from where we're at as of right now to previous highs, it's a little bit more of a pricier stock. I get that. It offers nearly a 40% return if it were to make a full recovery at 180-day highs. There are so many. You guys can comment them down below. This is not an encouragement to go fully invested in tech, as tech is, as of right now, pulling on back and pulling back hard. So it's not that they have to recover next week, next month, or in the next couple of months. It is simply doing your part and putting and buying and investing in areas in which you see value in. So if you feel like you can tolerate, based off of current market conditions, these tech stocks, then based off of 180-day highs, they're at pretty oversold prices. But if you can't tolerate that, if you're newer to trading and you want to focus on bullish stocks, then great. There's so many different ways, like we said, on how to make money in the market. So just do your part and maybe focusing on more stocks like travel stocks as of right now. Aviation are doing extremely well. A lot of the banking companies and of course a lot of retail are showing indication of hitting nearly all-time highs as the tech industry pulls on back. So just wanted to do my part on both updating you on my Tesla position, both on the green days and the red days, and also talk about what's very overbought, what's very oversold, what's bullish, what's bearish. And please, if it doesn't cost you too much, share down in the comment section what's the number one or top 3 stocks that you are focusing on right now, that you plan to buy, that you're invested in, or that you're looking forward to following up with. So I hope that some of the stocks and ideas that we talked about in this video just get you one step closer to your overall goal. And if they do, I hope that we earned your thumbs up and that you can consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to stay connected. We do run one of the largest free Facebook groups in the world for those who trade in the stock market, with over 308,000 members, and that's that first link in the description. I will see you tomorrow for our live trading session with the Learn Plan Profit Group. And if you want to join us, that's that second link in the description. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.